Welcome back, everybody, to the Deep Dive. And today, we're going to dive into something I think we all struggle with a little bit, right? Like bouncing back from failure and rejection.
Yeah.
Like you hear those stories about like Jack Ma, right?
hmm
Getting rejected from like tons of jobs, even KFC, like before he made it big with Alibaba. But how do we actually do that ourselves?
Yeah, that's the real question, right? It's one thing to look up to someone for their resilience, but how do we build that in ourselves?
Exactly.
But before going to the full video, looking to boost your online security and streamline your work? Meet GoLogin, the ultimate tool for managing multiple accounts effortlessly. GoLogin is the best browser for multi-accounting. With GoLogin, you can protect your privacy and handle tasks like digital marketing, data collection, and testing in secure, isolated browser environments. Whether you're working remotely, managing multiple social media profiles, or running ad campaigns, GoLogin has you covered. So why wait? Take control of your online presence and sign up for GoLogin today. Experience seamless browsing with safety and ease. Now, back to the topic.
Yeah, it's crazy to think about. Like, we all have so much potential, but what if we let all the little setbacks get to us, you know?
Right.
Anyway, so Autobio actually gives three tips for how to move past failure and rejection, and they're really helpful. And the first one is don't personalize it. Don't personalize the rejection or failure.
Oh, yeah. It's so easy to just take it personally, you know? Like, if you don't get the job, you think, oh, I must not be good enough. That can be dangerous, though.
It's true.
You're not your failures.
Yeah. Like you're not your thoughts.
Mhm.
Just because you had a setback doesn't mean like you aren't worthy or capable.
Totally. You got to look at failures as feedback,
Yeah.
data points. Every no or not this time is a chance to step back and think and learn and change your approach.
So like instead of beating ourselves up, we should be asking like, okay, what can I learn from this? What can I do differently next time?
Now that's empowering. You're not dwelling on the rejection. You're looking for ways to improve and grow.
Right. That's
Yeah.
a good point. And that actually leads right into a second tip, which is learn from rejection and failure, but don't lean on them.
Right.
Like you got to find that balance, right? Like take the wisdom from those tough times without letting it become who you are.
Yeah. It's like you messed up, you got the data, so now what? How can you use that to grow?
Right.
Maybe you need to get better at something or find a mentor or even try something completely different.
I guess the main thing is to keep moving forward.
Right.
Like don't get stuck in that cycle of self-doubt.
Exactly. Don't let those failures become an excuse to not take risks anymore.
Right.
It's about recognizing the setback, learning the lesson, and then just going for it in the next chapter.
So not ignoring it,
Yeah.
but learning and using it to push you forward.
Yep. And that actually brings us to Adebayo's third and final tip. Don't give up when God has not given up on you. It might sound a little, I don't know, spiritual, but I think it's true for everyone.
It's about that belief in yourself, right? That inner strength that says, I got this. I'm going to keep going.
It's about that deep down strength we all have. That belief that things will work out even when you don't know how.
Yeah. It's like having that inner compass that always points you in the right direction,
Yeah.
even when you feel lost.
Exactly. And that's something anyone can build. It's about choosing to believe in yourself even when things are hard.
Okay, so we've talked about a lot. Jack Ma and his journey, Adebayo's tips, and, just that whole idea of being resilient. But, like, what does it all mean for everyone listening?
I think the big thing to remember is that failure and rejection. It's not like some weird thing you know.
Right.
It's not a sign that you're weak or not good enough.
Yeah.
It's part of being human.
They're almost like, I don't know, guideposts along the way to success.
Guideposts, I like that
Yeah.
because they can show you a new direction or, help you fix your course and eventually get you where you need to be. But we got to recognize that and learn from them.
So it's all about how we react, right? Do we let it stop us? Or do we learn from it and grow and become even stronger?
Yeah, that's the big question, and only you can answer it. But I think it boils down to believing in yourself, even when you can't see what's next. Trusting that you're strong enough to handle whatever happens.
So it's not about never failing. It's about changing how you think about it, seeing it as part of growing and using it to move forward.
Totally. And so I'll leave you with this. How can you change how you see failure and rejection so it makes you even stronger on your journey?
That's something to think about. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into overcoming failure and rejection. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and most importantly, keep believing in yourself.